What's going on, everybody? Cody from TheMotorcycleMD, and I want to bring you guys a really quick video. People have these big bikes like the GL1800, GL1500, or really any bike that has a center stand, and they don't know how to put it on the center stand. No problem. Alright, so GL1800, a gorgeous bike, known as being particularly heavy. But when you're riding them, they're not really that heavy. Don't knock it until you try it, trust me. So the first thing that you want to do with whatever bike you're trying to lift up and it has a center stand is you need to find the feet, okay? Center stands are comprised of one nice graduated lever for your foot and 2 feet, okay? So the goal is to find those 2 feet, and you can do that by rocking the bike back and forth in those feet and understanding where the bike is at in the center line. Okay, what I mean by that is pretty straightforward. I'm going to lift the bike up off of its side stand. I usually like to keep the side stand down whenever I'm doing something with the center stand. But I'm going to put my foot on the lever, not putting all my weight on it just to get it up. I'm just foot on it. And what I like to do is shove on the 1800. I'll shove my foot kind of underneath the exhaust. Kind of helps me get that little pry point of it. I'm not prying on the exhaust with my foot. It just kind of shoves my foot in there to keep it in there. All right. Put the foot of the center stand kind of right on the ball of your foot. Okay. I'm going to lift it up, and what I'm going to do is try to locate those 2 feet. So right now I'm rocking on one foot, and if I find that other foot, I can get it to rock back and forth. Okay. Once you've located the 2 feet, the bike will pretty much sit in that center line position. So the next thing we need to do is make sure that the handlebars are facing in a straight position. Okay. If you're trying to do the bike like this, it's not going to go up as easy as it should, and you're going to strain something. To be forward facing so that when you put the center stand down, it rolls back in a straight line. So the next thing we need to do is locate and understand what points of the bike we're grabbing and what points we're actually doing the work on. Okay, we're putting our hand on the handlebars just to keep the bike steady. When we grab onto this bar, this has nothing to do with the motion of how we're lifting the bike up onto the center stand. I repeat, we're not grabbing this to pull back on it. We're not grabbing it to lift up on it. We're simply just grabbing it to maintain control of the bike while it's on the center stand. Our main focus is right, which my leg is blocking, right back here on this grip. GL1800s, it's a little seat grip that you can grab. 1500s the same way, and on older bikes, if they have something, there's going to be some kind of point of reference where you can grab the bike and lift up. Now, don't get me wrong, on older 70s bikes like the 750, those are bears to get up. The ST1100 is a bear, okay? A lot of bikes are hard to get up. They have super heavy bikes, they put a center stand that may not have been in the best position, and it's just harder. But with this technique, you'll be on the right track. All right, so bike's on the center stand. I'm gonna grab here, and I'm gonna grab all my force right here on this grip. So now, we need to lift the bike up, okay? Now, once you've gotten your grip, you're on these 2 feet of the bike. Now it's time to move it, all right? Again, we're not pulling back on the bike to come up. All the pressure is downward. I'm gonna use my hip leverage and while keeping my back straight, pulling up on this rear seat, okay? You can see I cannot even hold on to that front handlebar, and just by pushing down here and up here, it's already wanting to go up. Okay, so it's just one nice clean motion, okay? Okay, I kind of got off center with the center stand when I was going up, but that's what it is. If you're pulling from back here, you're doing it wrong. You're wasting your time. Coming back off, there's 2 ways, okay? Some people like to just sit on top, throw their weight back and then forward, and bring it down. Make sure your kickstand's down, and you can go over on the side. Okay, let's go back up again. Foot's down. Get up underneath it so I can lift this bike into the center position. Find those 2 feet, and it'll just kind of sit right there. Come down and up back here. Okay, now to come back off, let's say we don't want to get on here. This is a little bit more strategic technique. But we can actually roll the bike off the center stand, making sure this is down. And when we're coming off, we are gradually pulling the pressure towards us. We're pulling the weight of the bike towards us. Okay, this can be a little bit tricky because you don't want to obviously come down and all of a sudden the bike goes over on the right hand side. So what I like to do is keep my foot in front of this. That way, in some cases, like if you're on like a slippery surface or something, you try to pull this forward, this can kind of scoot forward if it wants, but that's on a much lighter bike, like on a scooter or it's a smaller CC bike. All right, there's a lot of weight on this right now, so it's probably not going to scoot forward. It's just I'm a creature of habit. So I make sure this is obviously forward. Okay, you give it a tap. I'm gonna put my foot here. I'm just gonna grab the back rail. I'm just gonna throw my weight forward. Okay, when I throw my weight forward, the bike's gonna want to slowly start to rock off the center stand. And when it's starting to get that point where it's about to go forward, I'm gonna kind of pull the bike towards me a little bit. Just that one motion to point the bike towards me will allow me to maintain control and put it on this side stand. Just like that. Kind of rolled forward. Obviously you don't want nothing in front of you, but just don't freak out when it comes down, because as long as you have control of the handlebar and the back seat, you can pull the bike over towards you with this down. Obviously you don't want to try to hurry up and put it on here as soon as possible while it's rolling, because if this rolls forward, it will come down on top of you. That has to be down. Make sure the bike stops rolling, and then you can lay it on its side. Come on, baby. Bike stop rolling. I can drop it on its side. All right, let's go ahead and throw this 1500 up on the center stand as well. So this one actually has an easy on stand. You may see these if you guys are Gold Wing owners. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't, it's a shorter stand that doesn't lift the bike so far up off the ground. All right, but same exact thing. Make sure the handlebars are straight. I'm gonna start by putting the feet down. I have my grab rail here, even though the seat's off. I'm gonna put all my pressure down. See how it's already wanting to lift up? I'm not pulling with this hand. It's all back here. You just push down and it'll come back, okay? Coming off is the same way. The suspension, these ones on the rear are really soft. So for the easy on stance, it may feel a little bit more squirrely than the 1800 because you're so close to the ground already, so there's not really that initial drop of the bike. But make sure my kickstand is out. I'm gonna pull forward, pull the bike towards me, and lay on its side. All right, here's my 450, a lot lighter than most bikes. Find my center stand lever, find the bike center. You can use this if you'd like. Sometimes if you have an old seat, I would not use that, because if you do have an old bike, this may not be as strong as it once was. This is a brand new seat, so if I wanted to, I could use that, but I don't want to stretch it out. I just rather keep it nice and tight, so they actually have a nice little nifty grab rail right here. But the problem with some bikes is you're not as straight as you'd like to be. In a lot of cases, you're a lot lower to grab it, or the position's kind of off. Downward pressure while I'm coming back. Okay, you just kind of do it in one nice clean motion, because if you're trying to do one before the other and you're like, you won't be able to lift it up. You'll just throw your back out. This one's a lot lighter to take off, so I can actually control if it's going to move forward or not. Put my foot in front of that. Boom, it's done rolling. And on its side stand it goes. And share this video with someone who you know who has a center stand bike. Save their back. Help them out with this video. Let me know if it helped you guys out. And putting them up on a center stands can be taxing over years of doing it. So we'll help each other out. The best points that you can help somebody out with it, you're just gonna lift up nice and softly for them. Okay, it's not like you're gonna throw the bike up over on top of them because you're way stronger than they are. You're just gonna, once they start going through the motion, gradually help them out. Check out MotorcycleMD website, brand new vintage tees are in stock. If you have not already subscribed to the mailing list, make sure you do. I have a free gift for you there. It's a troubleshooting cheat sheet. Breaks down tons of different systems in a motorcycle to help you diagnose them quickly and effectively. Also add a little bit of knowledge in there for you so you can understand what is going on. It's totally free for joining the mailing list. Also, if you don't already know, if you'd like to contact me, get in more depth knowledge, training, and understanding of the bike, fix problems one-on-one with me and many other guys, I also have the Inner Circle membership. It's growing every day and tons of content is on there that may not make it to YouTube. A lot more exclusive in-depth training that I would love to share with you guys. So as always, Cody from MotorcycleMD, bringing you guys quality tips and tricks, whether you're doing regular maintenance or you're trying to get this pig up on the center stand. Talk to you guys later.